what's up? We back with another edition of the best podcast you never heard of. The Conceited Nobody. This is episode 151. I might have to go. Today is January 26th, 2021. I said that because for some strange reason I said, what if we get killed and they need to have a date for this? I'm like the archivist.
Dang, bro.
Studying this shit.
I know you got this one mapped out.
Yeah. Shout out. First off, this is Latour's, a.k.a. Heartthrob Harrison, a.k.a. Dark Skin Thanos, a.k.a. the low-key legend.
Blueprint. You said the blueprint?
Blueprint.
He said Thanos.
Right on. Dark skin.
Yeah,
dark skin Thanos.
like Thanos wasn't already dark skin.
Don't remix my intro. Hey, no, so what's up? Well, I'm up here with my right-hand man, Juvie, Renaissance Juvie. I call him all kinds of shit. Juvie the Great, but somebody say, oh, I was there first. Nah, shut up. But no, we with Renaissance Juvie. To my left, we got damn, I don't even want to call him a guest, a family member of the show, distant cousin, Nathaniel.
You gonna call him Nathaniel though? He gonna emphasize Nathaniel.
Shout out to Nate, the Great Robinson. You got it.
What's your comedy name, bro? Is it just Nate?
It's Nate Robinson.
Nate Robinson?
Like, he used to have the Nate Skate.
I'm so glad you got rid of that shit. Nate Skate, man.
Nate Robinson.
Cause that's why everybody's calling me the Skate. Everybody just add your
That's
name.
like radio.
I'm like, nigga, I ain't never skated or nothing. Like, where the hell y'all get that from?
That's like radio.
Nate the Skate.
Like, you was a retard in the neighborhood and shit. They can use some goofy off.
Damn, that's how they did me.
Like, looking back on it, just look every time they said they chuckle. No, shout out to Nate, man, motherfucker, comedian extraordinaire. He back with his second week on the podcast. I went back to the first time you came on here, and it was just some weird shit, but I went back and looked at some silly shit. You know, I looked at
What's up?
to confirm. I didn't look back to see, but just to confirm my suspicions. And your dreadlocks are the same length from the last time.
Wow.
I lined him up. I set him up.
Wow.
That's how niggas.
First off, my shit longer. I trimmed the back of that shit. You know what I mean? My shit is longer. You gotta stop hating, man.
Hey, I'm bald headed.
I know. You can't. Every nigga with bald head always like to joke on.
I gotta slander you. I can't get him. I can't get
my shit for a year.
I ain't know.
And that's all it did.
I ain't know Juvie was growing this shit, man.
I didn't see that.
I ain't know he growing this shit.
Like, I become my size and shit. Like, that's all I do. But like a year, yeah, all I do come my size.
What you gotta get?
I don't know what he need.
A
year, that's it, nigga. I done trimmed, you know what I mean? I didn't trim like the ends and stuff on my hair. Like at first I wasn't gonna try to do it. Then when I got to Cali, barbers are so scared when we talk about this shit.
You said what?
Yeah, he got the top part of his shit dreaded up, and the rest of it is
this shit locked. Yeah. This shit don't grow in the front. That's probably what my dreads look like. He gave me. That's what my shit look like. It don't grow in the front, nigga. That's what my shit look like.
He got the Chico bean.
I changed my mom. Juvie changed my mom.
Bro, he said I'm going for it.
I'll go get some hair implants.
Don't do that. You gonna do the Mayweather?
No,
did I see Mayweather shit?
Somebody did that before Mayweather.
Yeah, I did, but Mayweather did it on his face though.
I mean,
got the fake beard.
Mayweather?
Yeah,
you see that shit?
You see that shit?
That shit trimmed up, look perfect.
It look perfect, bro. You ain't gotta go to the barbershop.
Yeah, no, man. I ain't see that.
They laughed at that shit though. I think he cut that shit off after so much laughter.
Man, yeah, he had to trim it down because it was looking retarded.
Hey, it's like he wasn't subtle with it. It's like he walked in olive.
Like the green.
It's like he walked in olive oil, came out. Who? It's like a chick go down to Miami and shit be like, hey, I'm just gonna get a little ass. Came out with like an orange. That's the equivalent of the Mayweather beard. But how y'all doing today?
I'm blessed, bro.
How was your weekend? You have a good weekend? Anybody waste your time?
I relaxed my knees. Like I told you, I tell you my fucking knees was hurting last week.
Yeah, you said. I think you said this.
Yeah, so this weekend, I knew what time it was this week.
Some chill.
Yeah, so I had this weekend, bro. I didn't do a goddamn thing. I don't think. So I had to rest these knees. I'm like, bro, I gotta get back to it. So I was like, I had to get them bitches full recovery for the week. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give this the whole weekend. I couldn't even. I couldn't even. Jump. Like when I be doing we be doing this shit called high jumps. We call 10 because he say do 3 10s. You gotta do sprawls. You got this place. A sprawl is basically like a squat thrust. You know, a push up till you scoop. push-up stance, push your feet back up, jump up. You do that 10 times, then you jump as high as you can. Bring your knees up as high as you can 10 times. Then you do 10 push-ups. But you do the 10 push-ups before you do the sprawls.
Oh, so you was fucked up off a
So
train.
then they're like burpees almost.
Yeah,
So
like burpees. You do the burpees, 10 push-ups, then the 10 high jumps. And
That
you
shit,
do
I'm
that 3
tired of
times.
hearing that shit.
Yeah, I couldn't even. I tell you, like, I jump high, like when I be getting them bitches up, like I'm like,
Yeah, you go full throttle. You don't bullshit on none.
I couldn't even do that. Like I could barely get off the ground. That's how I knew my knees is fucked up.
And
So I rested them all weekend. Like
Blown
that's
out
my
knees.
My knees is that fucked up.
And the way he said he be like when he just can't go up, it reminded me of remember Bill Cosby doing the challenge where he just. You remember that shit? You know what I'm talking about?
Hell no.
You remember what I'm talking about?
Hell yeah.
Hey, pull that shit up. Hey, that's one of the funniest. Hey, that's one of the funniest episodes. What happened to good TV? What
No,
happened
it
to
died.
Fantastic TV? Where we at?
That shit died a long time ago.
But he was talking about the work and shit. You said what?
How small the world done got. Because everybody's, you gotta think about it. Think about it. No, just think about it, right?
Yeah.
Motherfucker looking at everybody else, their fucking ideas and shit every day, and not really putting their own shit. You gotta think if you was blocked off for everything, then it's like motherfuckers like. I mean, motherfuckers doing a lot of shit nowadays, but it's like, man, shit is so like. It's repetitive, bro. Like the shit that motherfuckers like push.
Hold on.
You say strip
that shit going on the green screen.
You
said it's what?
It's like repetitive.
Oh, second time you got that motherfucker. Say first time he said repetitive.
He said repetitive. Yeah, he said with a strip or something. I don't know.
The only things is repetitive things that they.
I'm glad you got that shit right, man. Algorithms.
Yeah.
And I hope you wasn't tuned in last week.
It's like, man, this is, I don't know, man. It's how smart.
It is,
I'm
man.
blaming how smart.
Everything is saturated now. Man.
Oversaturated.
Like, way.
Yeah.
Way.
Yeah.
Way.
That's like, though, where, far as like a Cosby show or.
People try too hard.
Yeah. Try hard to mimic somebody else. That shit's sick.
Damn sick.
Originality.
Hell no, but as far as like the sitcom, like the Cosby Show, I was asking like what happened to those type of shows. I believe it's like the values of America are diminished. Like nobody wants to see a wholesome American family that consists of black people, a lawyer and a doctor. You know what I'm saying?
Because it ain't reality no more.
It's too reality.
Shit, yeah.
Not as much.
Hold on, nigga. You don't. I think this is okay. What's not reality exactly?
No, I'm just saying like. The shows that used to go on, they were real, but you don't see that no more. You don't see it as much because everybody's living different lives. Like nobody's living that type of life like that no more, unless you just are
successful
You
black
think
families.
so?
No, it's definitely successful black families. I'm just saying, like in general, what we like,
it's
what
just
we.
not. It's just, like what I said with things being oversaturated, kinda in that way. It's like what they push. That's the only reason, like things being oversaturated. Because if you think about it, it's really not. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here doing their own thing. Like, I ain't gonna say a lot of motherfuckers. It's a small percentage, like us. I feel like that ain't really like getting that shine or getting that exposure because you're not out here doing the trending topics, trying to be cool and shit. You feel me? Like you just doing your own thing. Now you just gotta think if all that shit wasn't happening, then the motherfucker found you, put you on there. Man, motherfucker, like it's original. So motherfuckers really draw to originality, but this whole pushing of like everybody that was doing the same thing and this the whole trend and shit that's going on.
So do you think the platform is different then? Yeah. As a whole.
Damn near.
I definitely think that as well. Like you don't got that platform. Just like comedians, they don't got all those platforms. Like
are there shows on TV today?
Are there any comedy shows on TV today? What you mean?
You said platform.
Yeah, there's no platforms like it was like back in the early 2000s and the 90s.
Like the platform has changed. Like the way platforms are arranged and how they run things.
Yeah.
Like so, say, like man, you got Netflix. You got I'm gonna say off the chain. You got Netflix. You got YouTube. You got Facebook. You got Twitter. You got Fox News. You got Hulu. You know what I mean?
Let's just say streaming services.
Yeah,
even with streaming services, Netflix has their original series.
For recruit.
So it's not, even if the platform changed, they still got these TV shows.
They still being pushed though. Like they still got certain agendas. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Like,
I mean, this has always been agendas, and that's what I was getting to with the Cosby Show. When I'm saying that the reason why we don't see shows like that no more is because people don't want to see us in a more negative light. Because it was nothing but positivity. Nothing, and it wasn't stale, it wasn't lame, it wasn't goofy. It was memorable episodes with memorable characters, with a lot of depth. You know what I'm saying? So when you see a TV show or a family-oriented sitcom that's on a streaming service, and I actually liked it, Blackish. I liked it. It was funny. You
never got into Blackish.
Check that shit. That shit's fucking hilarious.
But I'm watching it.
But it's based on dysfunction in like a toxic family. You know what I'm saying? So if they can parade that and promote it and stuff, that's what they're gonna do. I'm not on some kind of high horse where I'm acting like it's not funny. But as opposed to the Cosby Show, which would influence people to wanna do something positive, as opposed to a Blackish, which it is what it is. But
a Blackish, like you said.
Not Blackish. Am I saying Blackish? Fuck Blackish. I'm talking, man. I said Blackish, but I'm talking about the show. It's the dude who created Blackish. I gotta look this up because
I never really got into Blackish. Do you feel like but I feel like social media as a platform, it changed everybody's mind frame on just that.
You said what?
Social media is a platform because you're so used to seeing like conflicts and drama. Everybody's mind is more steered to that because it's more exciting in a way, you know what I mean? Versus getting an old lesson. You know what I mean? Like, I could sit and watch a Cosby Show and just feel good about myself and to know, like, damn, there's people out here that's really striving for excellence versus I'm looking at some shit that I probably can see outside and be like, nah. You know what I mean? But it's so many people that are so used to living that type of lifestyle.
Real quick. It's black AF, black as fuck.
Black as fuck. Okay, I've seen that.
That shit, have you seen that? Mm-hmm. That shit's fucking hilarious.
That shit is good.
It's super
that shit's
good.
really good.
But my bad for the Blackish shit. Kenya Bears.
Okay.
The same dude who do Blackish. Well, I know he's the head of it. I don't know if he actually does all the writing, but it's real funny. Or that, or go ahead. What was you saying?
I was just saying like,
I know I was talking about the social media, how it switched up, and then you was about to chime in on that. I think
something about social media.
I was talking about how social media changed like everybody's perspective on just how shit is as a whole now.
How does social media do that though? When we say social media,
you gotta think, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like now they can kind of push. Well, they really can't, man. Like they can, but
first off, what is social media?
Social media is the cyber world. It's like social media is like going outside without going outside. You know what I mean? Like that's how they didn't brainwash people. That's the thinking. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna tell like that's kind of like going outside, you know, watching the news and shit and seeing what's going on without actually communicating. But that's it, going outside and talking to your, you know, actually going to see, like I was just saying, like I told the course on one podcast, we were saying the other day, like nigga, I literally had to get out of school, get on my bike, and go ride that bitch all around Anderson to find the hot spots, to see where the fuck the guys was doing, to see where all the bikes was at. Nowadays, I mean, motherfuckers know what you doing 24/7.
And again, I agree with that 1,000,000%. And the impact of social media has undeniably had an impact on us all. But again, we was talking about TV. Like social media, do that dictate what we watch? I understand, like somebody say, they was talking about that Tiger King shit last year.
Oh, I know what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Damn, I know what I'm about to say, but I really don't even know how to say it. Like,
just let me
like they kind of like push certain things that they think is popular, or like they might want to be popular.
I'll go for that one. They definitely don't push popularity. They create it. They tell us what's popular. We jump right
exactly. They use somebody who's whoever's a spokesperson, and they just use that.
And they make that cool, right?
Agenda,
so now it's like a fall in line type of thing.
Yeah, or follow the leader.
Right? Yeah. So it's like they done like created this thing like we want this to be cool, or they kind of like got an agenda for this type of cool, and they get certain type of people to co-sign with it, or act in it, or be in it, or be with it, and it's kind of like this is okay. You can accept this, but they try to like, you know what I mean, like push that as like this is the popular thing.
I mean, I'm in 100% agreement with that. They do dictate what popular is, and most of the time people follow where social media comes in as the powerful entity in this, as opposed to when television was in the early 80s or whatever, when sitcoms was so-called wholesome or whatever, however we want to define it, is that just like you said, everybody's on social media. Like everybody, you can convince right now. If they said we're gonna do a fucking doorbell challenge, run out there and ring your neighbor's doorbell. If you got a doorbell, you're gonna want to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because like the agendas have always been pushed, but now you got everybody listening at the same time, and so
it's getting dumber too. Like this the whole agenda as a whole. Like I think right now it's at the point where that everybody's so brainwashed they'll do anything. They can go viral.
Would you say program as opposed to brainwash?
I would say yeah, definitely. But it's like now that you used to see some shit and just know like nah, I'm not doing it. Like men's fashion.
Man.
You know what I mean? Like that's one that we can say over the last 5 years have really drastically changed.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like to the point where it's some icons. I ain't gonna say so much icons, but people that we came up on that are just changing the agenda and switched up. Just like, let's say Lil Wayne, let's use him as an example, you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah,
he's definitely a cultural icon. He switched
Steve
the whole
Harvey.
thing. Steve Harvey? I don't know, how was that?
You gotta put him in there, because you gotta put the gap, you gotta have a range, right? You gotta
Steve Harvey, I'm 80.
Lil Wayne, he used to wear big suits. I mean, he kind of
You
still.
mean Steve
He
Harvey?
kinda-
Like, Wayne never wore big tees.
I ain't gonna say Steve Harvey. He kind of just tapered the seats a little bit.
I gotta say somebody
They
that's
not-
more of a
they
cultural
ain't
icon
really
than
like
him,
crazy.
man.
I mean, that's
They
just
crazy.
fashion change
Yeah,
over
that's
time, but
fashion,
it's still Steve Harvey type
That's
shit.
still Steve Harvey, so I
Yeah.
can't even really put that.
I don't
You
think he wasn't digging like that.
you gotta go wild, like Wayne, because he was responsible for a lot.
Lil
of
Wayne, Tupac.
No.
Tupac. You don't think Tupac changed how hip hop was in like the early
Oh
days?
yeah, people
Like to
definitely
what?
Like
wearing
switch it up,
bandanas
like
and
the
shit.
gang, the whole like nigga gang, bro. Let's shoot these motherfuckers.
I
up.
thought we was talking about
Well, man, I'm talking about men. Well, we was talking
What
about
was you talking
fashion, but
about?
then we switched it up to the rap shit. You keep changing the
You talking
goddamn
about
subject.
He talking about what was you talking about? When you
I talked about Lil Wayne.
He talking about how he used to wear baggy shit, then went to the tight shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
I
what you
use Lil
said.
Wayne as an example.
And then
Yeah.
kind of Steve Harvey, but I'm like,
But then
he
you
still
put
wearing
that's what
suits,
fucked the
so
whole
then,
thing up.
Yeah, I was just like, he's still wearing suits, so we negated that.
Yeah.
Now we
Yeah.
back on the.
But with the Wayne shit, Wayne, whatever you think of his fashion, I believe that was just part of him as a person growing up.
I don't think so. You don't think
Hold
they
on,
gave him a
he's
chance?
talking-
Go ahead. But I don't know.
No, what I'm saying is like he was fucking 8, 9 years old when he came in there and said put on this baggy shit. That what was going on in 90s hip hop.
I got you.
90s,
That
2000.
make
So
other
when
sense.
he get older and he's
That make
more
other
exposed to more, you know what I'm saying, more things. Jim Jones recently said that Lil Wayne switched up his whole dress and the way he acted after spending the summer in Harlem with them. Remember, they was on that super fashion shit.
Right.
So now he exposed to that. He go back to Baby and them like, don't kiss me no more in that baggy shirt. You know what I'm saying? So now that's why I'm saying like far as him. Then after that, I think people seen like he was switching up. When people see a prominent hip hop artist doing something, they go to them and then they make it financially, you know what I'm saying, lucrative for them if they push whatever agenda they push. And usually they find somebody who's seemingly already willing to do so. You know what I'm saying? So just for Lil Wayne, I mean, it could be for different people and stuff, but Julie over here burping and shit on the mic.
So you saying that was
Yeah, because I got heartburn. So
Hey,
yeah.
Juvie, the youngest 80-year-old I know.
I got heartburn.
Young Eddie Kendrick.
What would you say?
La 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 la. Look at this.
Bird bite like a whisper and shit. Like, what do you say?
He hitting the hookah. Y'all niggas is dumb. But nah, you think Lil Wayne? You think that was Lil Wayne when he came with them leggings with no t-shirt on?
I mean, he just wanted to, start being himself. And
He cared that rock star shit.
Yeah,
I feel like motherfucker gave him some money and said,
you gotta think.
Do that,
he started doing that shit first, man. Like everybody, I ain't gonna say first. He probably kind of.
He was one of the first niggas to do that.
He was the first rapper, mate.
Icon.
Started
rapper, because Prince.
I didn't even know he went out there and did that though, and got that type of influence. Yeah. So now
that shit was in back in like the 70s.
Wayne, though, I'm just thinking like being Wayne.
Genre.
Even though Wayne who he is, even though I like the shit that he do, you gotta like motherfuckers. He's a creative, introspective motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like he. You know?
He need to cut his hair.
Wayne, man.
Why you say that?
Oh my god, they're like a trash.
Hey man, listen, man, we can't be on here like grilling niggas.
I ain't gonna grill them, but
no, I'm saying. This nigga really looked at
I didn't think it just what?
This nigga looked at Wayne and said, look at his shoes.
I didn't say good. Not these niggas. I like
look at his shoes.
I like how you like to put the shit in my mouth and make a picture.
All my dreads is in the corner of my head. The motherfucker tell me how to cut my shit.
Now that I look at your shit, yeah, you do need to cut it. But anyways.
Hey, my girl told me.
Him and Wayne first. Which one? Him and Wayne first.
Right.
Wig like a scene. See, Latour's ain't shit, bro. He's like he's the mastermind instigator. He didn't add that in there as a name.
Fight me after the podcast.
That's a nigga shit right there. Meet me outside.
Meet me outside.
This ain't 51 50.
We fought because I pulled up red. Yeah. Right? Red and D. They was on the fucking porch on Locust and
my
fucking
nephews though.
Locust on Locust, nephews. Locust and fucking Madison. Locust and Madison. They left this house. We pulled up, we around my friends, it was me, Corey, Quinn, and Charles, tall Charles. D said, hey Javon, do a backflip. I'm like, man, I don't feel like it. You know, he riding bikes all through the city, so I don't feel like it. You know what he said? Get in the grass.
You gonna flip, nigga.
Cause I don't feel like doing a backflip.
You gonna flip, nigga.
And I just found out that Red made him do that like a few months ago. Yeah. He told me that Red made tell me that.
Oh yeah.
So so I got
that's
crazy.
And
we bumped over that shit.
That's crazy.
So he wasn't going.
Yeah.
He's just letting you know, Nate, that if he fought over a backflip, he'd fought over them goddamn trees.
Moral of the story.
I said, he took it all the way back there. I was lost when he said he started naming niggas' names.
Hold on, I wonder if he even aware that he on camera doing his hair right now, nigga.
He probably ain't.
Hell no.
He gonna get home and be like,
and then he start talking about myself. I'm like, damn, my phone fucked up.
You ain't never had nobody try to fuck this shit up?
I thought about it, but I'm just like, bro, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't give a fuck. My hair really just doing what it's doing. I'm not. I got only reason.
You going through Kobe Bryant phase right now?
Only reason it's
Speaking of Kobe Bryant, today is the day, the 1 year. What a segue! I don't know what the fuck. Shout out to Kobe Bryant. This is the year anniversary of his untimely demise.
Man.
I'm still not 50-50 if he really died. I'm 50-50. I don't know.
Like some Tupac shit?
Really?
He ain't had no funeral or nothing. I believe. It's tough. He ain't had no funeral, man. He ain't had no funeral. That right there, that's dead out to be. It's a lot of shit.
Hold on.
And it was before Kobe really shut down. Kobe? I mean, they did.
They had a memorial service.
They had a memorial service.
They had no.
They had a private. They said they had a private.
That's like y'all coming on this motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. That's like y'all coming on here and be like, nah. They said it was private.
It was private.
Yeah. And I'm not here to talk about that. I'm really not here to go into a deep, you know what I'm saying?
What if motherfuckers really got enough money to go off grid? Like,
they do.
They do.
Like I can't say.
You hear Shaq complaining about these motherfuckers getting this money?
Who?
You don't hear Shaq complaining about these niggas getting that money?
Yeah. Talking about on the inside NBA. Maybe talking about that shit. Yeah.
Like.
Either they on Goldberg, but hold on. Pump your brakes. We talking about being, nigga. But anyway, though, no, this is the year anniversary of he and his daughter and the others. Gianna. Remember, that's what we was talking about last year. When you hate to be, when you like, you and the aforementioned Lil Wayne on the same plane, y'all discussing his fashion, and all of a sudden the plane crashes. They gonna say Lil Wayne was sitting next to an unidentified man with started dreads. You know what I'm saying? That's how they gonna describe you, like the unidentified man with started dreads.
It took you a minute to get to that motherfucker. It took him a minute. He wanted to say it too, because he was like, yeah. So
I had to get my serious. Like, you guys, this nigga really did this.
That nigga got started dreads. These motherfuckers is established a little bit.
Hold on, nigga. Whatever the fuck they doing?
Them just dreads. You niggas don't get shit but an ST.
Oh, wait, no, don't even do nothing. They'll just be going.
That's what's up, though.
How
Go ahead, know what you about to say?
I was gonna say, how did you feel when that shit happened,
I'm
man?
gonna be honest with you, man. I hate that I felt this way, but I was fucking devastated. I was devastated.
I was too, bro. And then they're like, nigga, just like a relative.
And they let me know that I'm not totally detached from fanhood as I like to be, but I grew up with Kobe. He was a year older than me. I followed his career. Yeah, I followed his career. Yeah, the way it's looking, I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him. Not lasting. But I followed his career since he was Lower Marion. Shout out to Jason. He was at Jason was outside Lower Marion. He was trying to get chosen by the latest varsity star. Did y'all see them pictures? Y'all see that? Jason. He was out in Philly this past month, and he was taking pictures outside the
I see it.
Jason took a picture like this. Hold on, man.
I see it.
Outside, I said, "What is he doing?" I said, "Jason, them praying hands, that's Jason pose right there."
I almost wanted to clown on him, but I seen the severity of his post, so I ain't gonna get on there and talk.
That's what you doing, nigga. That's what you gotta bring back reality, nigga. Come on, nigga, we Hoosiers. What are you doing?
Oh, you talking about this one right here?
Man, like, yeah.
So they say, man, like, yeah.
Hold on, that ain't it, though.
That is funny, though.
That ain't it. Go to the other one. Go to his latest. Yeah, right here. Scroll that shit. This nigga outside the Bryant Gymnasium and shit praying. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Man. Look, and then there go when you know he don't give a shit. That motherfucker, he look like a card. He looks
Somebody
like
white told him to do that.
That ain't no nigga pose.
That ain't no nigga.
Shout out to Jason. First off,
man.
I'm got something for Jason. Shout out to the Bryant legacy, one of the greatest basketball players ever. His daughter Gianna.
Man,
unfortunate others.
She was gonna be a beast.
So how you know? How the fuck you know? This is girls basketball and they 12. How you know?
She was gonna
13. Okay, man, what you gonna say about me when I die? Greatest podcast forever.
He was a philosopher, hell of a motherfucking philosopher. The nigga beard was a builder beard because he got some dog spots on him. I got some too, nigga. He was fucking with.
Hey, this used to be healthy.
Really
I've been to the mountaintop, nigga, so if you fall out from here, nigga, I know what it feel like to have a healthy beard. You would never know what it feel like to have motherfuckers whoopie gold burrs on your head, nigga.
Yeah, I will, nigga. It's gonna grow, nigga. Give it some time.
You a young
I'm gonna keep growing.
You a Lil Wayne. You real Lil Wayne.
I'm the block's hot Wayne.
That's how you gonna want somebody to describe you when you going, Nate.
Man, you look like a Afeni Shakur. Now I think about it. That's
Afeni?
That's what your hair looks like, man. Dear Nate. That's some Dear Nate dreads. What you say?
Dreads. That shit is nice, bro.
No, they cool. They cool.
If you really great, Nate, when you gone, this how you gonna want a motherfucker to describe you. They just like, they ain't gonna be able to say too much. That was a great man. But every now and then, every time you talk to that motherfucker, you like a small story about that motherfucker. And then every story gonna be incredible. Every story gonna be incredible, but he can't tell you in one sitting about that motherfucker. Like,
if you use yourself, what would be like? How would you open up?
Shake my head like 4 times. That nigga stayed high. Oh, shit. I know we in heaven with God, bro. That nigga stayed high.
One truth, one lie.
Truth, baby. Truth. Come on now. You know what type of podcast this is.
Man, nigga, that's fucking hilarious. Why would you open yours up?
Open up. Man.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't follow Nate shit up. I can't follow that shit. I can't, cause now I feel like
don't hear you though.
I feel like I'm gonna say something extra goofy, nigga, just trying to top that shit.
Nah, let me hear it though, cause your shit be
Yeah,
shit popping.
I'm just like shaking my head.
Cause I don't know now. I might have that. I don't know. I mean, it's just hard for me to talk about this right now. That's what I say. That's what I say, man. Listen, it's tough because I'm dead. I don't really know what to say about it.
If you want it, you always want to be. This is how we gonna start my shit right now. You always want to be yourself. But if you ever wanted to emulate anybody, it would be you.
That one for Nate. And this one for Juvie. And I don't get one. Mine wasn't quite as clear. Hey, y'all ever planning y'all funeral? You ever planning y'all funeral?
You gotta think about that.
I'm trying not to think about that.
You gonna die.
You gotta think
Got
about
to,
it.
but
You gonna die.
You gotta think about it, man. Like, you
Hopefully
gotta
no
think about
time soon. Hopefully you got 80 more in you. Pause.
You gotta think about that shit. I ain't gonna say more than often because I always thought about it even when I was young. You know what I mean? You should just cross your mind because it's like, shit, that shit happens. You feel me? Like, how can I not think about that shit? It happens.
Definitely.
Every fucking day.
Yes.
Every fucking day. In the weirdest ways. Like, shit, I be seeing the motherfuckers be happening to motherfuckers. I'm like, bro, why the fuck am I even still here in the situations I've been in? Like, a whole fucking family just got killed.
That's
fucking teenager.
I want to talk about that too in a second, but let's do our funeral first. Let's do our funerals first. Well, I mean, who would you want to do your eulogy? Would you want some strange preacher you never even knew you?
I'm trying to think, bro. I gotta think about that one. I want like a celebrity. I hope I'm at the status where I can get some.
I'm done talking to this nigga. Man, we know that Earthquake gonna do your shit, nigga. That's about a celebrity getting on your shit, nigga.
Get out of here. He gonna say, he gonna have a comment on my shit. He gonna be like, I ain't know the nigga, but.
They showed me a picture of this nigga. I don't really remember him. He just kept saying, hey, can we do it again?
We both had a name Nate. That's one thing I know. And he gave me Hennessy.
I ain't gonna hold
you. Was trying to, man, hold on, nigga. Why would you feed that nigga Hennessy?
I don't know. And he had it in the wheel. Get that nigga some Hennessy.
Yeah. That's the we trying to fuck you drink.
Nah, I'm just talking. But honestly, I don't know who I would have do that. Honestly, I can't. Like I said, I'm not thinking about that right now. Even
nigga, that's on the show. You thinking about it? Pee Wee Herman. Next.
Man, so
it's
crazy.
It's
crazy because like
you get in there too.
People close, like I ain't gonna hold you. I'll have Lataris do it because he not only do he got a way with words, but he's the closest to me that has a way with words, and he's level-minded in the area that I want all my people to be level-minded in. So I want my mom to do it. My mom still calls me about, stuff. I'm just like, all right, I don't even say that. You know what I mean? So he ain't ready to do that.
My mom ain't gonna know what to say.
My little brother, he's not ready to do that. You know what I mean? Just like what I want to be said to everyone. Yeah. Oh, so this is what I would request. I would request, like, put in my will that Lataris maybe, like, spend, like, a day or, like, y'all just meet and talk, about me. And then he gave it to them, you know what I mean? Maybe the next day or the next 2 days, whatever the next thing be. I feel like he'll really be able to get a message through everybody.
I'm honored that you consider me in that. Yeah, I'm honored. What about, you got your song picked out? What song was you getting that nigga this funeral?
Damn, I can't pick mine.
He did.
No.
Oh, we ain't gotta go all these things.
What you gonna play?
What color your casket gonna be?
She gonna have hydraulics. What color? Who you gonna have sing at yours?
I'm gonna cut your dreads off. I ain't let this nigga go to the grave like this. Who I had seen? Let me see. Who I had seen? Listen, man. Eddie Murphy from Life. That nigga, he got to bust in my shit just like that.
I'm about to say,
Bubba in that motherfucking scene.
I mean, even if she can't.
Listen, man, listen. If my daughter capable of singing at my funeral, she ain't love me enough.
Damn.
She ain't love me enough. Damn. She ain't love me enough.
Damn.
She gotta be out there falling out. That's how I know how much you love me. Boy, you try to get this casket and shit, I know.
Yeah.
Nah, but If I could actually pick somebody, nobody, because I don't want just. Who the fuck is saying my shit?
You really thinking he reaching?
Because it ain't gonna be nobody like you out here trying to fucking get on Instagram find Ashanti. It's gonna be somebody I know. Shit. I don't know. I ain't got no singers. We ain't singing. Nigga gonna tap dance and shit.
Sing.
I better not see no shit like that, nigga. I will start laughing at that.
I don't know if I got nobody else to sing in my family, man.
Maybe you gonna invite a bunch of like boxers and shit, and they're gonna give like a 12 love salute.
10
Singing, I ain't no singing at my wedding. I don't sing. I mean, not my wedding, but at my
They
funeral.
gonna have a fight.
Yeah, that was a Freudian slip, as they say.
No, you know what?
That was a Freudian slip. That nigga gonna play his wedding as his funeral.
They had to do.
That's what that was. That's what that was.
They ready to die.
Damn, that's crazy. That's
These are my best pallbearers. I mean, my best groomsmen.
Ready to go.
But real quick, something we did broach up on was the newspaper calling it a massacre. That massacre, they said.
That shit crazy.
That shit is crazy.
Anybody know anybody who was involved in this situation? Any family members?
No, man, no. I actually been like Facebooking motherfuckers just because
being nosy.
it was so close. Hell yeah. I'm like, damn, I'm trying to figure out if I know anybody that I meet your friends or like if I even know these motherfuckers. Like, I'm like, damn, it's so close.
Was it the
And I'm trying to figure out who the little dude
Yeah, I'm
is, but
trying to
he a
pull up
minor,
his
so they ain't gonna.
Man, listen, 17-year-old, they got quit saying the minor shit.
They ain't gonna reveal the you can't put this information out there.
This shit, man, 17, you can do any color.
They ain't doing
No, they
it.
say any
They
color.
would definitely put him in there the next day.
They
He'd have been in that motherfucker.
this some weird shit.
They gonna try him as an adult. See what happened to that
They
one
was
little
on
kid that
Adam
was
Street.
14
I mean,
that
yeah,
power
but you
drive
gotta
that girl.
you still gotta like you can't put.
Let me read this real quick. For Indianapolis residents who keep an eye on violence here, some heinous crimes that struck out over the years. Hamilton Avenue in 2006, Hovey Street a couple years later. I remember the Hovey shit. That shit was crazy. A few others, like the 4 teenager murder near the start of 2020.
Yeah.
And now Adams Street. Investigators are still piecing together what exactly happened early Sunday that led to the fatal shooting of 5 people, including a pregnant woman, in the 3500 block of Adams Street. Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department officers arrested a juvenile who has not been named, but little else is being shared publicly. Just not going to everything on here. Everything I'm talking about is all alleged. They said that the 70-year-old dude killed 5 people and an unborn child, which that baby don't count. In a place where you can kill babies with abortion, don't make that baby somebody now. And I ain't saying that.
At first I was like, man, what? But
Yeah,
but when you
yeah.
brought up that, you're absolutely right. Not even gonna hold you.
The victims is Cassie Childs, Raymond Childs, Elijah Childs, Rita Childs, and Kiera Hawkins. Ages 42 for the parents, 18 for Elijah Childs, 13 for Rita Childs, and 19, excuse me, for Kiera Hawkins. She was the mother of the unborn child. They were pronounced dead at the home. Investigators led to the grisly crime scene around 4 a.m. after making contact with the juvenile male whose age police didn't disclose, who was also suffering from gunshot wounds just footsteps away. This is a tragedy.
Very sad for our city, for the family, for everybody.
They really be saying shit like he in the fucking newspaper article. Very sad for our city. It's sad for the world, nigga, that this world is so fucking disgusting that things like this can happen. They said, of course, everything I'm saying is hearsay. They said that he had an issue with his father, talking about him going out the previous night. Said he yelled at him. And this is all speculative. I don't know for sure, but they said he went and got his father's gun, actually. And they said he turned that bitch out. And I really don't know what to say about that shit. That's some sick shit. Like,
It is.
There ain't too much you can say. Like, I mean, I don't.
I'm speechless.
Just condolences to the people who survived or not. You know what I'm saying? The people who, their relatives. Especially the dude who got shot, the little boy who got shot and who survived, who was able to call the police. He gonna have some tough shit to deal with for the rest of his life.
Seeing all that.
Yeah, man. And
I can't imagine, bro.
Yeah. This like the people need to huddle around it. You know what I'm saying? Offer him all the support they can, and not just from here to the funeral to the repast. I'm talking about he's gonna need some lifetime love. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go and you know what I'm saying?
That's the part that I worry about the most because is he gonna get that? You know what I mean? Like you don't want nothing like that to happen to no one, but just the fact that he got to live through that, man. Said, man, I ain't got nothing to say, but all I can do is pray for all their loved ones, family and friends, man, and really look out for that one that did survive, and man, keep him closely knitted, cause he's gonna definitely go through. I can't even imagine, bro.
I'm trying to. All I want to know is what sparked him to do that shit.
I don't know. That's
what I want to know.
That's why I don't want to. Me personally, I don't want to go into detail about that personally.
Just speculating, I would assume that it's some sort of demonic shit. Like the easy way out is mental illness because that's how people attribute things today. But when you go through things like that, man, it seems to be otherworldly, something that out of the natural realm of a human being to do. These are family members. This is his parents and his sisters, brother.
Oh, it was a kid.
This is a family affair.
It's a family affair, bro.
Yeah.
That's why that's why I can't really speak on it.
Yeah.
Cause it's first of all, it's in your city, but not only that, like how close it is. You know what I mean? And that shit is in the household, bro. Like what is that? What was that kid experiencing before?
There was a telltale sign.
Especially at 17.
And again, man, I really don't. You know what? I ain't gonna say that shit.
Right at 17.
My niece is about to be 18 this next month. So that's their age group. You feel me?
You're not mature, but you in your right mind.
Yeah, you in your right mind. But she tells me
he obviously was in his right mind.
But you don't know that. Was he high? Did he reveal that? Did the family speculate?
Yeah, cause you go in there and shoot your fucking mama, daddy, sisters, brother. That's not
everybody. Like,
nigga, that's not sane.
Yeah.
Like,
at 17, for one, me myself, I'm not. I mean, everybody grow up different, but I'm not in the space to even be arguing with my parents. You know, I'm so fucking gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm out doing my own shit. The most you gonna get from out be, and if you do get on my nerves, most I'm gonna do is slam the door and say, I can't stand this bitch.
Yeah.
that's about
that's
it.
The typical go-to movie.
But that's how come I know that
say it as quietly as possible.
It's what? But it's a sad situation. This is a sad situation. You can only hope that in whatever way that it can possibly be resolved is that it gets resolved.
Definitely.
Another person who passed away, it's not as tragic, but it is tragic, was the former all-time home run, Major League Baseball home run king HankAaron, Hammerin Hank. He passed away last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He
passed away last week. I like to think of it as euthanasia. I feel like he volunteered to die.
You don't think it ain't got nothing to do with his age?
He took the COVID shot about 2 weeks ago and he died. So you take it how you want to.
That's real. I mean, because you gotta look at it like this: was he sick, or did they tell him, "Hey, Hank, can you be another example"?
They said no. It was documented that he was supposed to be taking the shit, and I'm not laughing at him or the situation, but just you know what I'm saying, the irony of it all, to let black people know that it's safe to take it.
Yeah.
And it's sick how they still try to use entertainers, people who fucking play a game for a living, to try to encourage us to.
Not Evander, but George Foreman did.
Yeah.
Oh, he took it too.
George Foreman got they recorded it and all.
But these are all bootleg niggas and shit. They gonna do whatever they do when their handlers tell them to do it. It's unfortunate when these are outcomes. It's terribly sad, but it's even crazy because they just put it out in your face that we gonna do this. Adam Silver just recently was quoted as saying that he's gonna try to get NBA players to get people to take the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I wonder who's gonna be on there and shit on NBA TV, you know what I'm saying, taking that shot, saying see it
Shaq and Charles. And
Shaq ain't doing it.
You don't think Shaq doing it?
I don't think Shaq.
I think he'll do it, bro. I think he'll do it.
I don't think you're gonna get
Kenny.
I don't think you'll get no big time. You ain't get a nigga on the bench shit who need that next contract. Cause LeBron ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of these niggas.
Now he do it. You already know. Oh man, he done lived through that. Let's come on, might as well.
I just really, Kenny, I'm feeling kind of dizzy. Vaccine on acting up. But it's an unfortunate event of some of these things going on. Like, I mean, if you want to go somewhere for a deep conversation about the HankAaron thing, I ain't got it for you. You know what I'm saying? I think that it is being swept under the rug that he did take that vaccine and shit, which that should be the highlight. Because it's a lot of instances where I've seen people take the vaccine and then they die. You know what I'm saying? Before they even get the second dose. And furthermore, I don't know what the fuck.
How you come up with that motherfucker that fast?
Well, HankAaron was trying to fucking survive. You know what I'm saying? You that old nigga, you gotta just be like, oh man, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be like, I ain't tripping.
Hey, bro, I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. This shit gotta get too sad for a second.
You really risking to take this vaccine to live that much.
Right.
Because
you
the
5 more minutes on your clock.
He said we're gonna add that little 5
What you think you gonna experience in 5 more minutes?
He said, I hit 500 home runs. I want to see 500.
Look, the doctors know a little bit. They don't know as much as the science. The doctors really pawns. Doctors not as smart as people look. They just look for indications and then they go from there. They get that nigga that shot and then they just wait.
Right.
They look first they get a shot like this. You know what I'm saying? And then they be like, I hope he don't turn into a fucking super nigger. You know what I'm saying? It's the home run.
That's the home run.
Motherfucking mutate shit. Nigga younger and shit.
Now! Ooh, just stop me! Not a Babe Ruth! Not a Barry Bonds! I'm super.
Damn.
Hey, in that middle of that motherfucker, I'm about to take over rant. That motherfucking shit.
Catch up with your ass.
Tap into his fucking RNA. He like, man, you know what I'm saying? That nigga deflated. Shout out to Hank though.
Shout out to Hank, man.
You tried to sell us out, Hank. You tried to get us, Hank. But this for your last home run. You going home, shit. Don't come to me for no serious shit. I'm not here for no serious shit when you out here trying to trick, goof off, and get niggas take Kobe shots.
I didn't say anything. I didn't laugh. I did laugh. Damn.
They be ready to sell us out, man. I'm being facetious though. It's really a tough loss. He got a legacy though. His legacy he gonna be way more famous than me forever. So you good. You out here getting losers talking about you.
I like how they said like the home run king. They didn't even put none of the people that had already passed him up. They like, nah.
Like who?
You already know.
And you know why they do that?
Bonds.
You know why they do that? Because they feel like, speaking of Barry Bonds, and this is why 2021, nobody was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame.
That's great.
This is some of the most talented baseball players ever. They were plagued by the cheating scandal involving Balco. Me personally, Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, they beyond a shadow of doubt should be in the Hall.
Definitely.
Two of the best baseball players ever. They got greedy. They was already successful before they allegedly took these drugs, and I don't know what it was.
Longevity.
But the thing about it is,
longevity.
which this is some 1998 shit, you know what I'm saying? As far as when all this shit really took off, 96 through 98 maybe. I remember in one summer when Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire was going at it, runs back and forth. And baseball, which was at a down period. You know what I'm saying? It was a surge. It was an excitement.
Never was exciting.
This was like one of my last few eras of being excited about Major League Baseball, maybe from like this point to 2005. But everybody benefited from it financially and shit. Even the players with the contracts, you know what I'm saying? Where baseball has someone, if you're at the top of the food chain, you get an incredible contract in baseball.
Stupid. And there's nothing, bro.
Football don't want to do that fucked up shit.
Yeah,
that's what you think, bro.
And you didn't killing yourself.
But yeah. In baseball?
Nah, football.
I would never
Hey,
play
at least
football.
and you killing yourself.
Would you play football? Like if you could get paid for it?
Like in high school?
You said what?
I
No.
said in high school.
Did you ever play football?
Did I play football? Yeah, it wasn't that good. I was slow.
Man, when I got hit, I already knew I wasn't doing that shit. I'm like, I gotta find niggas.
I could catch and I was slow.
I gotta be able to thump a nigga.
I was good at I could catch.
You gotta
and I was
think, man.
slow. Oh,
Doing football, I'm
slow.
small. I can be hit by the biggest nigga.
And
You
be
feel
gone.
me? Like I'm like, bro, fuck this shit.
Blindsided.
I
That's
gotta
just
be able
the
to
one.
tussle with a nigga one time.
He said,
That's what
"Nigga,
when
you
I
got."
started boxing, that's what I'm like. That's what I learned.
He said,
I'm
"I'm
like,
good." I know this
I
nigga.
still spar some middleweights every now and then, you know what I mean, depending on the level and how hard them niggas hit, but you know, shit.
It's football. It's only two sports that I can watch consistently. That's boxing and football.
I agree.
Football is some shit. I mean, I'm telling you, it's crazy because these two sports I can't understand. Boxing, I understand. I like to fight, or I used to when I was a youngster. But so I can understand that macho shit, but it's some weird shit to just be standing there, hit a nigga in the face, he hitting you back. You know what I'm saying? And they try to make rules.
Cool and shit.
Yeah, but football, man, it's nothing in me that wants to run full speed into another motherfucker, trying to get or prevent him from crossing this imaginary line and get these imaginary 6 points. Not me. But boy, would I pay my money to see somebody else do it. You know what I'm saying? But boy, am I a fan of it. It gives me some of the best joy of my life playing fantasy fucking football every September and shit. I'm in peak form. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm here to defend. Hold on, let me get this for myself. I'm ready to defend my title already. I've been checking out Mel Kiper's shitty ass draft board, Walter Football draft board, trying to see who I'm gonna get to continue this dynasty that I started. We in the keeper league. I gotta let Aaron Jones go. I just don't know where he's gonna wind up.
You gotta start you like a.
See, I was out there,
You
nigga.
gotta sell that shit, man.
Man, what?
You gotta
That shit's
sell
fun.
that shit.
Man.
Sell what?
So you be scared.
Man, like how you be doing that shit.
Yeah, hey, that shit's
There's so
fun.
many young motherfuckers up
You
that's
want
coming
a
up
lot of
trying
money
to do
for
that
that
shit.
Hell yeah, that's some real shit.
You want a lot of money from that shit?
You know, I'm talking about finances and something. Yeah. Okay. We're talking about. No, hell no, I ain't win a lot of money, but I won
Gotcha.
some money.
Bragging right.
I won. We play for money. I ain't fucking having fun bragging, nigga. I'm 40 years old. Fuck, I'm bragging.
About to say. Dude, I want to ask you something.
Go ahead.
You with boxing, like, how you was talking about, like, you ain't never lost your cool as you box, like, motherfucker hit you and just hit you stupid hard. You like, this
You
motherfucker.
talking about behind the head type shit, legal shit.
Yeah. Of course, you get hit by the head. But usually, like, be behind the head or like below the belt, behind the head, below the belt, or shit. You get hit clean. You see them motherfuckers smile.
Them be the ones though. Them clean with you.
Some niggas smile like where they trying to like seem like he hurt you.
Yeah,
Some niggas
days
smile
of the
like,
motherfucker.
I'm about to let's get it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I feel like Spence done did that before. Floyd definitely. Like, you kick him, he would smile like, screw your motherfucking name. It's okay. Yeah, now I'm about to tighten up on you for real. Yeah, so yeah, like that shit was some motherfuckers smile like, yeah.
That usually be a
you
good
could
show.
I'm still asleep for real. I'm gonna smile anyway. You feel me? So a lot of niggas definitely be doing that shit.
That's real. I always want to ask you that shit.
You ever been into a fight?
A real fight? Yeah.
Dude, I'm from the hood.
You know,
Nigga don't let this confuse
I ain't
you.
gonna lie, bro. It's been a minute, bro. But I had some.
I'm proud it's been a minute. You ain't got here fighting nobody. So
For real?
that shit.
I call me old. Damn.
No, I'm just thinking you. I'm probably putting you. You.
Hey, hold on. Tell me what you just said.
What?
When you just said you call me old, you said I'm young. What you say?
I said, damn, you trying to put me on this nigga category the age and shit? I mean, I'm not as, I'm young.
Yeah, he old.
You young. Hey, don't they look older than me? Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. Hey, all bullshit aside, they ain't my nigga. But god damn.
About the same age all the time.
God damn. You can tell you have to knock out drag down fights.
I call lack of sleep, nigga, because nigga be on the grind. But nah, man, I had some memorable boys. Like every fight I've ever fought, the shit always turned into. My brother always got involved on some like You know how the boss, you know how the boss, yeah, damn retarded. You know how the boss will like capture the motherfucker, and then you gotta save this nigga type shit. It always turns.
We have your brother.
We got your brother. What are you gonna do? Like, goddamn, nigga. Like, I done took some L's trying to help Big Joe out, and this nigga bigger than me. It wouldn't help. No, he's older.
Oh, okay.
I'm your last one-on-one. Like, you duped up with a nigga like me and you one-on-one.
Last
Young
one-on-one.
boy.
This was a minute ago. I wanted to say high school. Man.
High school?
High school. No. Take that back. No, hell no. College. Yeah. So this is this homecoming, you feel me? All my niggas, like all my street niggas come to the homecoming, you feel me? So we deep. And my nigga Fonny, RP Alfonso, man, took one of my homies, football players' girls, and she was on them, tough. And the nigga like took offense to that shit.
It's Ball State.
It's Ball State.
I'm fucking with the Cardinals.
Nigga took offense to that shit for real though.
Yeah.
First, nigga tapped me, was like, "Nate, get your boy," and I'm like, "Nigga's a grown ass man. I'm about to tell another man."
Hey, I mean, he not fuck his girl.
Yeah.
Like, it's you check. What the fuck, nigga? I'm all right. What we supposed to do? You feel me? Like, I'm enjoying myself. Nigga, don't hit me on no serious shit when I'm enjoying myself. The nigga comes to my nigga Fonny, pushes him. My nigga Fonny just like pushed him hard. So we spread out, skedaddled all in this motherfucker. We all just locked in, like we just saw like the little lion shit off of Thundercats, like man, I ain't never seen a group of niggas who come so quick. So when I seen this shit, I'm right by Fonny. So as I start to see somebody else come, and I know he's coming, I already didn't like that nigga, so I'm like, yeah. Nigga, I ain't never picked a motherfucker off so clean in my life, nigga. Straight pick.
So it's kind of like a group fight?
It was like a group fight. But nigga, I got picked right off, nigga. Yeah, whole ass. I went out like that shit off a street fight. You remember that? You do the street fighter game? It's like this with the white dude. Then he punched him.
They not smarter, you got up.
I got right up, nigga, but he hit me so goddamn hard, bro. Like split my shit, nigga. My shit was split. Nigga,
where hit you at?
Dead in my lip, bro.
So you try to like caught it from the side, he hit the hit that nigga straight up. They try like you got snubbed. That's why I asked him so he can confirm where you got hit at. You don't get hit right here and split your shit, nigga.
He split my shit, bro. I just swung with a motherfucker talking shit like, whole ass nigga. Wow. I didn't get nigga out the work. Whole ass nigga. I didn't get
so
it
your
out.
last one-on-one was high school?
I don't remember high school. I'd probably say that.
Yeah.
High school.
That's what's
That
up.
shit, like I said.
Fuck, man, it'd be fun as hell when y'all sit down and talk about that shit. It was a hell of a story. What? Was anybody lying saying they was doing something they wasn't doing?
It's always a motherfucker.
Oh,
it's
man.
always a motherfucker. Nigga, I remember doing all this. Nigga, you didn't do shit. You had no scuffs, nothing. Whole ass nigga.
I would make sure the police wasn't there.
Wow. Y'all niggas.
Yeah.
I was a getaway nigga.
Lucky I ain't get mad. You ever heard that motherfucker say, don't make me mad, because if I start crying, it's going to get ugly in here. You ever know that motherfucker?
That's me. I used to cry and I got mad. I don't know what that shit. I don't know if I was like.
That's a
I
little
don't know
man
if I
syndrome.
was scared. I don't know if I was scared to fight.
He was ready, nigga.
I don't know if I
He
was
was
scared
ready. He
to
was
fight.
ready to kill a motherfucker. The niggas that be crying when they ready to fight, them be the niggas that be really ready to kill.
I didn't know if I was scared to fight.
My nigga Young C used to be like that. I never did this shit. That nigga held that shit. I never forget that shit. I got to this nigga, bro. Like, nigga, my parents, look, we rolled. Nah, it's like my nigga. It's my nigga. It's my day one. Nigga, we meet my nigga Marty, man. RP to Marty, man. We making fun of this nigga. His parents didn't give him no money, so my mom stopped at McDonald's. So my mama ain't have all the money, so we already had our money. And she asked Courtney or Young C what he want. He ain't had no money. She was like, all right, just give him a kid's meal. It's like, oh, we don't have no boys. She's like, all right, just give him a girl. So nigga, the whole time till we get to the window, we over here just clowning him. Nigga, you got a kid's meal, little pussy. Like, and we saying this shit. This nigga like, he just get mad. By the time we get out the car, he bustle up and shit, nigga. I'ma kill you. And nigga came at me.
After I eat the sandwich.
I'ma kill you. Nigga was like one of them little crime fighting shit. Like, I'm like, nigga, this is on some Dragon Ball Z shit. This nigga really froze before he swung this shit.
Ah, that's funny.
I used to always keep shit like that, like the beginning of fights. Nigga, I remember one time, me and my nigga, we couldn't even swing. We was so cool. Motherfuckers like, fuck it. Put the little sticks on there, nigga.
Put the bottom, put
Yeah,
the center,
and then-
I was about 26.
Nah, nigga, it was kids, nigga. My nigga's like, his brother just died. He was like, man, if you feel like his brother died and you don't care about this shit, knock this shit off.
What the fuck is that to say?
But we both look at this nigga like, nigga, we gonna beat your motherfucking ass, nigga. Why would you say some
He
dumb
want to see
ass
blood
shit?
shit.
Yeah, he was on some bullshit. He was really instigating though, but motherfucker really tried to make me knock my nigga shit out to start.
That's
the fight.
fucked up to say some shit like that.
Yeah.
I think I'd have hit it. The other nigga who said
Yeah, we was about to bump that
nigga who
nigga.
said that
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah, come on now.
Like,
And we was young too. We was really, come on, man.
I'm about to wrap this up. I don't want to hear no more of these old ass stories. It's funny, Fred. He about going to the other one. When I was 6, we was at the store and outside of Safeway.
What happened to your fights, nigga?
Look,
Yours. When last time you fought? He said it was
2013.
2013. What happened?
It was brutal.
I gotta hear this, nigga. Shit, look. He said one word. Brutal.
Brutal. I beat somebody up.
Bad.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it though, because we done squashed and I apologize soon.
Come on, bro. I gotta at least get a little. Come on, you gotta give me some details, bro. I gotta
That's
get
the funny
some
thing
look,
about
scenario.
it. That's the funny thing about it.
It's that
If
quick.
we got here at 8 o'clock, we could talk about it.
Oh shit! Get out of here, man. You can at least say some shit.
I punished him. Punished him. But look though,
Did somebody come up and say, finish him?
somebody said, I ain't never seen somebody get their ass whooped like that. That's like a UFC fight.
It's kind
That's
of
what
like,
somebody said.
yeah, when you walk around and it's walk away sad. Like when somebody get done fighting and it's quiet and everybody walk away.
It was enough. It was enough for. I was in Anderson again one time. Someone said, "Ooh, that's that crazy man who was fighting at the barbershop."
Oh yeah, hell yeah. That's what you
Yeah,
know. That's
shit.
your name. Fist.
But
It was a massacre.
it was immature. The whole situation. Like I said, nah, for real, because I don't want to sound like I'm gloating about it. It was fun and embarrassing now. We'll wrap this up. Another episode of the best podcast you've ever heard of. Consider Nobody. Episode 151. Shout out to JC. He's supposed to be back next week. He just got back in town. Send my condolences out there. We in Chicago. His grandfather had passed away.
Oh man, sorry to hear about that.
Don't say that, because I said that. He said he was 95. He was on his way out anyway. I just had to put
Wow.
That's what
See,
JC
man,
told me.
you know what?
That's what JC
He didn't say that.
Yeah, real
He did.
shit. Real shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make fun of that. Jason told me that shit.
Jason ain't shit.
Alright, he said that. I said to myself, I honestly
Yeah,
said,
think about this
I
shit.
honestly said, listen. I honestly said, I don't know no 95-year-olds who deserve to be here. Now, if I knew a 95-year-old,
My granddad was pushing 90 though,
Why
so
you
I was
wanna
there,
be here?
you know what I mean?
Why you want to be here experiencing dealing with this shit at 95?
at 95, you ain't worry about none of this shit.
Come on, man.
95, you worry about your fucking nap and your medicine. That's the only thing you ain't thinking about. Shit on TV.
When you going to see Jesus?
Uh,
I'm going. Damn, it's coming up. I know it. The big one.
Hey, boy, that every time you go to sleep, this could be the last time.
Hey man, the still writing. I told y'all I was gonna give y'all writing on the wall January 28th, but I'm releasing Still Writing because I'm still writing January 28th, 10
Come on.
tracks.
Cop that shit.
And where's it gonna be at?
Streaming on all platforms, just like TCKPODCAST Nobody. Streaming every Tuesday at 8 p.m. You can catch us. You can schedule a meeting. Just hit the inbox.
Hey, something. What's your niggas? Hey, something. About 8. We gotta hear what that about 8.
Just text us, tell you on the way.
Yeah, on everything. We 20 minutes away from on the way.
Yeah, we're going you 20
Yeah,
minutes
stop.
away.
They got there putting that goddamn luster shit in his head. I'm on my way.
Cause it's a limited. We ain't got a big ass production like y'all probably think we do. It's like few niggas doing some shit. So
What
like
does
you
this
said,
do?
yeah, you know me.
But-
Nigga might just got off work or some shit. You never know, man.
On everything. When your show?
February the 13th, Saturday, February the 13th, Mimi's Event Lounge, So in Love Comedy Show. I'm hosting. It's going down. Chris Harvey's the headliner. We got Amber James from Indianapolis too. Asia coming back from LA. It's gonna be a real good show. And also be able to look out every Thursday for the Facts Podcast. Shout out to Fat Boy, Kendra, Miss K. That's my team. I appreciate y'all niggas for letting me be here and let me chime in with y'all brothers, man, always.
Always a pleasure to have you again. You can catch the Facts Podcast Thursdays. What time?
Thursdays at 7 o'clock.
Thursday,
Ish.
7 o'clock.
Throw that in there too.
Nigga time.
Nigga time.
But we'll catch y'all, man. We thank everybody for tuning into the best podcast you never heard of. We'll catch y'all next week.
Peace.
See ya. I like that. That one.
Bring her over here. I like her.
And that one.
Stop.